Shine your light now. This time it's got to be good. You get it right now, yeah. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. Hollywood.
What's going on, guys? On this episode of On the Set, I'm checking out James Gunn's Superman. So, let's get into it. This one starts off with Superman crash landing outside his Fortress of Solitude after facing off against a metahuman named Ultraman in Metropolis. Superman had just finished resolving a conflict between two foreign nations who were on the brink of war. After going back to his fortress, he's nursed back to health by 4 robots who expose him to direct sunlight. Meanwhile, we meet Lex Luthor, who's been obsessed with capturing Superman, believing him to be against humanity. Just then, Lex sends a creature to torment the city as a distraction, while Ultraman and another metahuman named the Engineer break into the fortress. They steal an encrypted message left behind by Superman's parents a long time ago. However, the message got damaged when Superman first came to Earth. So, Lex has his team decode it, and he tells everyone that the message prepares Superman to dominate Earth once he arrives. Superman defeats the creature with the help of the Justice Gang, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, and Mr. Terrific. But soon after, not just Metropolis, but the entire world falls for Lex's scheme and shuns Superman, believing him to be the bad guy. Now, Lex launches his new team, consisting of Ultraman the Engineer and a bunch of soldiers, to replace Superman as Earth's protectors. Wanting to show everybody that he's not what he's made out to be, Superman just turns himself in. But Lex intercepts him and imprisons Superman inside a pocket dimension that he created with a man-made portal. Once inside, he meets another prisoner named Metamorpho, who's been trapped there along with everyone who's ever wronged Lex in some way. As all that's going on, Lois Lane has been at the Daily Planet trying to uncover the truth about what Lex has been doing, and tries to rally the Justice Gang to help her. Right away, though, Green Lantern and Hawkgirl don't seem to be interested, because they're on the fence about believing if Superman is really good or not. However, Mr. Terrific agrees to help. He takes Lois and his ship to an outpost where Lex's crew is guarding the portal, and Mr. Terrific pretty much kicks everyone's ass. Back in the pocket dimension, Superman rescues his dog, Krypto, and with the help of Metamorpho, they get to the portal just in time to be saved by Mr. Terrific and Lois. As all that's been going on, Lois's co-worker, Jimmy Olsen, has been talking to one of Lex's girlfriends, who's been secretly sending him photos of Lex's plan. Lex has been supplying weapons to one of the nations during their feud, in exchange for the other side to give him land. He wants to use the land to start a utopia of his own creation. Also, he wants Superman out of the way so that he can't interfere. But I think Lex is just a little bit obsessed. Just a little bit. Anyway, after finding out that Superman has escaped the pocket dimension, Lex freaks out and opens the portal yet again, despite the warning from his crew that it could be dangerous. So, as soon as he does, the portal immediately rips a hole in between dimensions, with the rift nearly tearing apart Metropolis. Just then, Superman's suddenly attacked by Ultraman and the Engineer. The fight gets taken to space as the Engineer tried to overpower Superman with her nanites. But as they fall back to Earth, the Engineer almost dies from the impact. Meanwhile, despite Superman's earlier efforts, the nations end up going to war anyway, and the Justice Gang shows up to stop it. As the city rips apart from the portal, Superman fights Ultraman, who's then revealed to be a Superman clone made by Lex. A black hole starts to form in the rift, and Ultraman gets knocked into it. Then finally, Superman confronts Lex in his tower, and before he can do anything, Krypto attacks him. Just then, Jimmy and Lois's report on Lex goes viral, and the truth is revealed about what he's been planning. So, Lex gets locked up in Belle Reef Prison, and Superman's name gets cleared. As he's back at the fortress, Supergirl has a quick cameo as she walks in drunk after a night of partying. The end. Well, I'm not usually a Superman fan, but this movie was pretty awesome. It had a lot of great characters, almost too many characters, but the story was amazing and the action was really good. Oh, and Lex was a douchebag in this one, just like he should be. I feel like Superman was right out of the old comics, so I really appreciated that. And I can't wait to see what happens in the sequel, which apparently is already in the works. Alright guys, well, that was Superman. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.